have never condemned Peter Obi's governorship in Anambra State.
Okay, Chief,
if you present that fact, I will resign today from political process in this country.
Is about to go down. Watch the following video and let's see.
But as a candidate whom he didn't like because of his religious inclination, I don't want to go because Peter has split Anambra State, unfortunately.
Well, when you say that he has split Anambra State, there are those who would
religiously. We used to be a homogeneous Christian state. Now you talk about whether you're a Catholic or you're an Anglican or you're Pentecostal. That is where we are degenerating now, and it's unfortunate. And he started that politics. The concept of continuity. Oka was a glorified local government for 8 years. Peter Obi was governor. If you're passing through Oka now, over flyovers, you wouldn't know when you pass Oka. By the time Peter was governor, what was rife in Anambra State? Kidnapping, armed robbery, all our big shots, nobody came home. But I tell you, in the past 4 years, people in Anambra sleep with their 2 eyes closed.
For 75 billion naira in the account.
Well,
so the governor
there has been a dispute about the economy, because at the end of the day, it was 9 billion that Peter Obi left. It's not true.
Not over 75 billion.
That was falsehood. 9 billion, and I would like you to invite officials of the present government and invite Peter to tell us how this 9 billion was left. Because the claim, and I saw him claiming that Peter Obi has no property anywhere in this country. That is the greatest fallacy of the 21st century. Peter owns a company called Next International. He's probably the biggest property owner in this country. I don't talk of the big shopping mall in Abuja. His younger brother controls everything he did.
Is there anyone in Anambra?
Oh yes, there's ShopRite he has at Tanisha. Everything about ShopRite is Peter Obi. He annexed a land in my town through a foreign and offshore company, and he's building something there.
Which is surprising, because you guys were in the same party. His supporters say you seem determined to want to bury him under a landslide of vitriol. And
so when he therefore declared, without even common telephone call to people who have been very close to him, we felt he just, this is not, it wasn't running for local government chairmanship. You're talking of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and to all intents and purposes, even if you're going to be President of Nigeria of ethnic Igbo extraction, there has to be seen, some level of appreciation from your people where you're coming from.
So that's your grouse.
That was my grouse. He moves from Abga.
Right.
Promised Ojukwu. The concept of making him governor for 8 years was that Chief Ojukwu saw that Igbos had problem in this country. And he said, can we do what Yorubas did for a very long time under Awolowo? Let's put our place in one, piece. And these are 5 governors to develop our place. That was the mandate given to him. And he promised Ojukwu that he would do just that. No sooner did Ojukwu die, that he ran from Abga into PDP. Under 6 months, he managed to put himself as vice presidential candidate of PDP. And because of that singular act of not consulting his brother governors, they had only 3.something million votes. And that was why Atiku failed. And he came out again and started organizing. As the PDP national primary was approaching, he left again without consulting anybody into Labour Party. So after looking at me, I have been state chairman of 2 national parties in Anambra. I was chairman of NRC at the June 12th election, and chairman of PDP when Ngige was governor. With due humility, all we needed from him, not just me, thousands of people, all we needed to call people to a meeting. Gentlemen, this is why I am leaving. So we now run from Abga to PDP, PDP to Labour. Who knows where again we're going tomorrow? That is not leadership. So like I said, Peter Obi is a viable product that any party that has him will have some level of advantage. Okay. It's a reference point in this country. Okay. By all means.
Chief,
so if PDP desires to approach him, I will support that.
Okay, Chief, I know you're a strong member of the PDP, but is it fair to bring a Peter Obi into the disarray called the PDP, as the PDP is being run by Wike as we speak? Somebody that has said he can cause crisis if things don't go his way. He has caused crisis before, put you in limbo. Because as far as I'm concerned, Chief, you might want to oppose me. Wike owns PDP as we speak today. Tomorrow things might change. That's why I say you have a right. It's free speech to oppose me. Wike owns PDP today. In fact, I sang a song this morning. Yes. I said he's got the PDP in his hands. So that's where Wike stands today. So you think it's fair to bring a Peter Obi into that fray? What about the talk of Goodluck Jonathan also being mentioned in some quarters within the folk of the PDP? And you ask a question. Let me play devil's advocate. You say, why are people going to the APC? They are going to the APC because APC is in power. Your party has not been in power for over how many years now? Going to 10 years or over 10 years. They are going to APC because it gives them stability. One person owns your party. APC has been able to wriggle their way through their challenges. They are going to APC because the party has the president and they feel they are on a better footing as we speak. So they are going for a better option as we speak today. The APC is a whole lot better than your party that is in disarray, that you don't even know what the future or the next thing is from. Chief, probably if people like you were approached by the APC today, you would like to go to certainty also. Is APC not certainty? Is PDP not uncertainty? As Wike stated back in the days, APC is cancer, PDP is malaria. Today, APC is malaria, PDP is cancer. What do you say to that, Chief?
Well, you have used very strong words, Rufai. I like your analysis very much. But, the human behavior is not a function of statistics. In politics, most times, 1 + 1 is not 2. In fact, it could be 100. And once people accept it, it becomes the official figure. So that people are leaving PDP to go to APC does not make APC any better than PDP. It shows that people have no values. That is why the country is not moving. You don't know where somebody, okay, look at the president of Senate, for instance. He was an 8-year governor of Akwa Ibom State. There are many of them like that. Recently, the whole Delta moved to APC. Akwa Ibom just moved to APC. Can you tell me as a journalist, what is it they will find in APC that they could not do in Rivers State, in Delta State or Akwa Ibom State, where as PDP governor they were performing and doing very well? So people don't have values, and when they don't have values, they are given to accepting anything that comes before them. I have been in PDP now since the inception of the party. I have not been a commissioner, not a director of anything. But most of the sensitive things they do, they invite me. I was chairman of the screening panel for Northeast in 2003. 2010, I screened the whole Northeast. Most of our governors today passed through me. These are the kind of resolve you have as a party member to make a contribution, not necessarily pecunious. There are a lot of people come into this business because they want to make money. And that is why the country is not moving. We must have to have honor and values that you cherish. If you don't have that, and like I said, somebody moving, I see the comments being made even on your station about the hunger in this country. From the time of Buhari, as far as I was concerned, that was 8 years of no governance, nothing happened. And then President Tinubu came up, and in difference to Tinubu, I said, anybody else coming into office after Buhari would have had the same problem Tinubu is having. The only thing that he might have a different methodology to be able to iron out things. The country has slumped so much that there's no magic. You only need some level of determination to do something. And if people desire that Peter Obi, from his record as governor of Anambra State, his integrity, his honesty, he's one governor, nobody has ever pointed an accusing finger on him, positive or negative, negative. Every reference made of Peter Obi is positive. And this country requires somebody like him, at least to give hope. Governance is not just about only constructing road and doing that. You give hope. Because politics depends on doses of civility. This civility we haven't seen. And it's talking paranoia.
Sir, with due respect, is this Chief Dan Ulasi I'm talking to?
Yes.
You, the same you that spoke against Peter Obi, as at 2017 that said he divided Anambra. The same you, Chief. Is it you that are speaking today glowingly about Peter Obi? Because I'm surprised.
Why don't you put me in proper perspective? I said in that interview, I think it was on this channel, that we were with him in a meeting. We had a meeting in Enugu and went to Oka, and he told us that he was desirous of being a presidential candidate. And thereafter he left the PDP and went to Labour Party. And I condemned it. If not on your station, on AIT or other stations, I condemned it. I didn't harbor that behavior, and I told him. He came to my house. I said, what you did was, unfortunate. But still, even though he did that and I didn't like it, he had the right to do it. He had the right. He had the constitutional right to do it. That is how he wanted to, exhibit his interest in political leadership. But I didn't support that. So what I'm saying is not in contradiction to what I said in the past. Absolutely not. And since then, have I left PDP myself? I have not.
Okay, Chief.
But if PDP sees that as a good candidate, like you said we are councillors now, which I don't believe. We have 10 governors. And these 10 governors can come together honestly and sincerely to see a committee that can reorganize this party. The sky will be our limit.
But Chief, no,
we can challenge the government.
Chief, you are mistaking my point. Chief, you had condemned that you had constantly, there are facts on ground that you are constantly being at loggerheads against Obi about his tenure in Anambra. So it is the same tenure that you were against in Anambra and Obi's politics in Anambra that you are praising him today, that is a man of integrity and all of that. I'm asking you, Chief, what changed? That's all I'm asking.
Can I put it to you?
Put it to me, Chief.
Excuse me, I put it to you. What you are saying is fallacy of generalization. I have never condemned Peter Obi's governorship in Anambra State.
Okay, Chief,
if you present that fact, I will resign today from political process in this country. No, excuse me, Dr. Ruben.
No,
he cannot put into my mouth what I did not say. I've never condemned Peter Obi.
Anyway, Chief,
yes,
look, as a human being.
What did you see? And what did you learn from this video? Is it the same person on this video Guess what? It's the same person. His name has not changed. Event has changed. This man should resign. Don't play with Nigerians. They will dig your old video out. You're fat. That's why I like this guy to fight. He put it to you. He put it to you. And now look at you. How can somebody of this age, how can you forget this, what you said in the past, and you are on national TV? You could issue a statement that if they present any fact of where you said that you will resign, we are waiting for your resignation. Anyways, now joke apart, let me tell you something. This is the same man who condemned Peter Obi's administration, who said Peter Obi is a liar, is not a man of his words, who said Peter Obi has properties everywhere. Mind you, Peter Obi never said he does not have investment. Investments are different from properties. He only said he had a house in his old town, Anambra. He never said for once that he does not have investments. Investment is what gives him money that he's using to do what he's doing. It does not collect it does not collect any benefit since he left office from the government. So all this thing that he's doing, he's using his own personal money, which is investment. So he only said he has only one house in his hometown, which he lives in Lagos. He rented an apartment in Lagos. If he goes to Abuja, he travels to Abuja, he rented always in a hotel. That's what he said. He never said he does not have investment. Let's get that clear. Investment is different from house or properties where you live or your estate, something like that. Now, this is your video. You said you will resign. You never said that. It means that what a lot of people has been telling you lies about Peter Obi is all fallacy. It's all blatant lies. Everything people have been, all the allegations, everything that people have been telling you about Peter Obi, this is a typical example that they are lying. Now, the same man who condemned Peter Obi administration today is giving reference to that one, that Peter Obi was the best. It shows that anything can change in politics. You can change your mind, you can change your ways and everything. Event changes everything. You expect anything to change. You can like and dislike somebody. If you dislike me because you found a new person who is going to give you things that I'm not able to give you again, you can decide to speak against me. It's okay, it's fine. It is your opinion. It does not take my integrity away. That is Peter Obi. This man spoke bad about Peter Obi as a then. Their annoyance was when he spoke badly about Peter Obi. Reasons be that not because Peter Obi didn't perform in Anambra State, not because Peter Obi did not deliver. It was because Peter Obi left the party uninformed, without informing them. Maybe that's why, because he said that why did you leave without consulting us, without leaving? So they are angry, or he was angry with Peter Obi, condemning his administration because Peter Obi left the party without telling them. There could be a reason for that, not because Peter Obi did not perform. So they were demarketing Peter Obi at that time. Just try to use everything, come from different angles, and Peter Obi were able to defend himself. This is a typical example that everything they are telling you about Peter Obi is a lie, except anybody who is telling you repeatedly about what Peter Obi said about him, playing you the videos that Peter Obi said. Peter Obi said that anybody who is giving their own opinion, perspective, where you were in Anambra, what did you do, all those things, Peter Obi have explained a lot. That means they are lying against this young man. They are lying against him. This is Dan Ulasi. He forgot. He said he will resign if somebody presented a video where he ever spoke bad about Peter Obi. And here at the video, not one interview now, 1, 2, 3 interviews. You could not remember you said all of this. The same person today is the same person you are giving kudos, accolade, asking to come back to PDP. That is a man of his words. You are reframing. He's a man of his word, integrity. His performance in Anambra State speaks for him. Now you said, that means this one you said again, that Peter Obi only left 9 billion in account, only left 9 billion. I mean, that one too is a lie, at least for once. You even said he left money, just that it's not up to the money. Now I put it to you. Is it 9 billion you said Peter Obi left in office? Is it the 9 billion Obiano uses to build airports? Because that one, the governor Ishaku, former governor of one northern state, I can't remember this, Ishaku, he also said when he asked Obiano, where did you see money that you are using to build airport? Obiano said, oh boy, see me now, money when Peter Obi left, because after Peter Obi was Obiano, he said the money when Peter Obi left is the one he's using to build airport too, right? Is it 9 billion naira Obiano uses to build airport? Even if Obiano added his government money, to complete the airport, was it 9 billion naira they uses to start airport? That one is fallacy. Far is a lie, blatant lie. That means everything he said about Peter Obi, it was lie, just because Peter Obi left PDP without telling them. That was just the only issues. That was just Peter Obi's offense that made all of them spoke bad about Peter Obi. Now I am telling you, this is why I always tell you, You are not in politics. You are not in politicians. Don't believe anything these politicians are telling you. You should know Peter Obi. Now go and listen. I won't say he's the only one. He doesn't change. Go and listen to a video of 9 years ago. Right till today, he's still consistently repeating himself, as in telling you the same thing. He doesn't miss words. Go and check. He's the only one. If you check his video today, go and check. And now look at this one now. He forgot who. He said he will resign. Somebody should tell him to resign. Now Peter Obi is a bride of the devil. Everybody are dragging him. He's a national cake. Peter Obi is a national person now, global person. That everybody wants him in his party, in their party. This man now is split. Oh God, they said it. Politics 1 + 1 is not 2. So don't believe in them. Everything they are telling you to demarket Peter Obi, they are lying just to demarket him. The more they lie about him, the more people even love him the more. You see, can you imagine? How can somebody forget this? I believe when you see this video, you are going to regret. You go and apologize to Peter Obi. But his politics is fine, his opinion. You can agree and disagree. You can hate and like. It is opinion. But it makes us to understand those who are truthful and not truthful, people we should be aware of, and people we should trust, and people we should not trust. People we should not take their words whenever they say, because they don't mean it. They only say it for that event's sake. They can change anytime, and that is not good for politics. That is why we are here today. Anyways, please share this video. What message do you have from Dan Ulasi? That's what Rufai is a surprise. Dan Ulasi, is this the same person I'm speaking to? He said yes, he's the same person. But what has changed? Peter Obi has not changed. His behavior has not changed. This man has changed. Anyways, please share this video and please follow for more.